The following program is brought to you by our Patreon supporters. For as low as $1 a month, you can get episodes of Journey of Wrestling a week early and more. You too would become cool, just like
our Trash Elite, Rob and a guy from Ohio, Destrucity KTL, Passion Killer 711, Kitty Holbrook, Drake Starstorm, DG, back on the books, and Thomas Austin Jr. Welcome to, and I'm going to be upfront with you guys about this, what might be the last episode of Journey of Wrestling for now. What will definitely be the last episode, well, not definitely, but it very well might be the last episode of this season. So in case you're just joining us, go back and at the very least watch the last episode, the one with CM Punk. The situation as it stands is I spent all of my money in a bid to try to piss off the computer who was sabotaging us, and so did the boy. I am Eric J. Chucky. This is my counterpart, as always, the boy.
Hey.
I spent all of my money, and CM Punk was like, you know what, I think I will work for you. So I have $200, nearly $300.
To my $1,800.
$1,800. So I can't even, I don't have the money to go farming for stuff. Can we just call a moratorium on the indies this week?
You don't have the money for it.
Like, I would love to recruit the conglomeration. I can't.
You probably won't have the money to recruit them for 4 or 5 months.
No, probably not. Also, after that happened, I had a drug scandal event. So now Smiley, which doesn't really matter, Isla Dawn, one half of my tag team contenders, Frightmare and HalloWicked, a tag team, Gain, Kodama, one half of, I believe, my tag team champions, unless Frightmare and HalloWicked are my tag team champions, in which case, Stephen Flo, not critical, Candy Cane, also not highly critical, and Ludark Shaitan, who is supposed to be my title contender, are all suspended this month. So, here's the situation. If I can win this month, and it needs to be a significant win, not like 300 fucking fans. If I can, despite all of this, win this month, we will keep playing.
But if the obvious happens and I crush him into the fucking earth, as will happen when I have all the money and he has no money, and I have my whole roster and he has 10 fucking people,
I tap. I don't, guys. I'm trying to be genuine with you people. I don't want to go through last season again, and this one is not my fault. But I still don't want to go through last season again. I don't want to go through 7 more episodes of this shit, loss after loss after loss. I'll just watch the dumb Mark Wahlberg movie, and we'll move on with our lives. That said, what we'll be doing after this, something gameplay related, and updating all of the intro dialogues for everything we put out. We haven't decided yet, and if it tanks, we might be coming right back to Journey of Wrestling. But we've been doing this game for several years now, and as much as we do enjoy it, it's starting to run out of juice, bruh. And I can tell by the number of people watching that, other than the first few episodes, it's starting to run out of juice for you guys too. So I know it's a stupid idea in 2025 to start a Let's Play channel. It's an even dumber idea to turn whatever this channel is into a Let's Play channel. But here we are. It's about what we feel like doing for fun, what content you guys like seeing. And those of you on the Discord have been mentioning wanting to see some different gameplay content. So, we're going to give it a shot. All of this is about giving things a shot, right? That's the whole shebang, the kit and caboodle, and the shampoo and conditioner.
Terms and conditions may apply. You ready for your fucking dick flattening?
Starfield, I uninstalled you. Why are you still here? Okay.
Who's not available for me?
David Finley. His car got stolen or something.
He broke his car or whatever.
Is there anything you need to do before we dive in?
I'm checking some stuff. Because I'm not going to be letting off the... It would be a failure of the experiment if I take it easy this month. I intend to crush him.
And that's fine. If that's the way this cookie crumbles, I'm not going to pretend like I'm not disappointed. I was really excited to tell stories with wrestlers I actually like for the first time in like 6 months. But here we are.
Yeah, you went through and you got a whole roster together that you were excited for. It's unfortunate.
Yep.
Okay. Well, I am ready. Let's go. First thing we're going to do is we're going to do event hype.
Okay. That's not... Well, I'm just lost. I forgot how this game works. There we go.
Cool. Now we're going to do a solo promo segment for Jamie Hayter. Whichever one she is, give her that.
Jamie Hayter is a face.
Spirited promo it is.
Yes, Spirited.
Perfect. Where's Darby Allin?
On my roster.
Sorry, I forget what his name is. Then go to the dashboard. Oh, it's Wheeler Yuta. I saw your Darby Allin alert earlier, and it just completely wiped my brain. Okay. So Yuta gets to be in a gimmick match. Yeah, Yuta. He's a heel fighting Sami Callihan. Why not? I haven't done fuck all with him. Make that my main event. Add a gimmick. This is a member of the new BCC versus the original BCC. So they're going to have a pure rules match.
Okay.
There we go. Perfect. All right, now let's get our feuds on the card. MJF versus who the hell is that scroll? Kenny Omega, Will Ospreay, and Roman Reigns. Cool. They're going to have a promo battle.
Okay. Kenny Omega, MJF, Roman Reigns, Will Ospreay, Battle of the Promos.
Perfect. Go back to the feuds.
Feuds.
Jamie Hayter, Maximum Dudley, Seth Rollins, and Solo Sikoa are going to have a fight.
I was taking a drink, sorry.
Maximum Dudley you're looking for. He's at the bottom.
Max. Maxwell Jacob Friedman is here. Do you want to hang out with Maxwell Jacob Friedman?
Cool. They're gonna have a fight. This is not gonna be super unique booking. I'm finishing this fight. All right. Now let's have Collision highlights.
Okay, who are we putting on that?
Top of the card. Avoid all champions, please.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Collision highlights booked.
And do I have a feud for the tag team titles?
No, it doesn't look like it.
Just looking at staleness. Wow, I don't even have to end any feuds. Everything's super over, and I get put peanut butter cups forever. On the off chance this isn't the last thing, we'll start a feud. Go to tag segment. War Dogs are the champs. People want to see them versus... Oh, no, they have something going on with RK Gold. It says 58.
Sure does. I don't see anything.
Click it, and let's give them a... split interview? Have we done that for this? We'll find out.
David Finley's not here.
Oh, that's why we can't book it. Okay, then solo feud promo. The War Dogs get to yap. Or the RK Gold, because they're the ones who are here.
Yes.
Perfect. Okay. Let's have some more wrestling. Sort by fatigue. Yeah, cool. Moxley's super over. Moxley gets to fight Hangman Adam Page. Why not?
Okay. For his Face of the Revolution contract?
Why the
I don't know
hell
why
not?
I'm helping
Go to
you.
Mox. I just hover over Mox. I want to see his record. Yeah, fuck him. He can lose. That deserves to be the main event more. So let's have Wheeler Yuta in the mid card. And then Britt Baker's not doing anything. She can get her ass beaten. Actually, she's 0-3. Is there a heel with a winning record for her to win? Yeah, Davey Boy Smith Jr. There we go. Perfect. That's a good opener. I'm done. I'm not going to bother with the producers.
All right. We're rolling it.
Britt Baker gets a win because she's 0-3. It was mid. The RK Gold come out and roast David Finley for driving a beater that breaks down on the highway.
I like it.
Collision highlights comes up. You could watch Collision instead. It's a much better show. Look how over everyone is. This is just your standard chaos in the AEW locker room. This is 3 singles champs all meeting and discussing things rather civilly. Like the 2 singles champs have their beef going for the upcoming unification. But Then Seth Rollins shows up and does his weird, annoying laugh, and it's the spark that lights the fuse, and then all hell breaks loose.
I kind of like that, actually.
Wheeler Yuta gets to win his Pure Rules match. Stop and start action. I tell you guys not to do that. Why did you do that?
No, but they bled. It sort of evened out.
Wheeler Yuta bled somebody in a Pure Rules match. He just hard weighed him with his fists.
Yeah.
He knows that pure combat. Promo battle. This is your standard about 2 segments of the show. Fucking guy comes out, is yapping. Man comes out to interrupt him. Man comes out to interrupt him. Man comes out to interrupt him. And then they're all standing in the ring, doing insults at each other. Kenny Omega comes off looking the worst because he's the worst promo there. And I stand on 10 toes down on business on that. Will Ospreay is better at promos. Jamie Hayter has a spirited promo because she wanted some mic time. She's a little beat up from the fight earlier, so she's just talking about how she's going to unify the TBS and TNT champion.
Okay.
There's an event package for Dynasty, everybody.
Topical, but not when this goes up, just when we're recording it.
Then we have a Mox, bereft of his Death Riders, bereft of his championship, bereft of fucking anything to do, challenges the Hanger for his match contract he won at the Face of the Revolution. He loses because Hangman Adam Page fucking rules.
Adam Page wins?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. It's a good match.
Perfectly normal show. I'm going to guess probably 4 stars. 4 and a little bit.
4 1/4.
A little bit.
Yeah, got a little bit of...
little extra sauce.
A little bit of roast to come up on there. All right. Let's get this shitstorm rolling.
Let's go.
Oh, man.
So, as we possibly wind down things, and my friend has some hard decisions to make, I'm going to try and give him a little time to think shit over. I'm going to do that by talking to you guys. So, we don't make any bones about this. We record this in advance. Pretty far in advance, actually. Usually we have a couple weeks backlog because it goes up a week early on the Patreon, and we got to make sure we have that show available. And then that means that by the time that you see it on YouTube, unless you're watching it on Patreon, we've been gone. By the time you see this, if this is Terminus Est, if this is the end, we'll have a new idea and we'll have already recorded it probably.
Oh yeah.
So I would ask what you guys want to see, but I can't because you won't know that this is happening until it's way past that decision time.
Yeah. I've asked on the Discord a little bit what they might want to see in terms of gameplay. I've been doing some feelers around.
So instead, what I'm going to talk about is what we've been thinking about. That way, if there's something that we don't decide to do, and you guys hear this, you're like, no, I wanted that instead. You can tell us, and we know that, because...
Yeah, it'll go in the queue for later.
It'll go in the queue. It'll be something that's interesting. One of the things we discussed was your standard, as he put it, starting a Let's Play channel in 2025 where neither of us show our faces. AKA a dumb fucking idea.
I'm full of those.
So, but it would be fun for us, and it would be a way to experience new gameplay. It would be your standard, 2 guys playing a game format. One of us would probably be driving, that is to say, actually playing the game. The other one would be commentating, and we'd just be sort of riffing, as it were. There's a few different games we've discussed for that. Some of them obviously would not be possible because we don't really we could try and figure out capturing from a console, but that's just not really worth it. But
it's a lot of effort.
My friend White Raven here has just an absolute deluge of Steam games available to him, so we probably wouldn't run out of options for a while. We had considered things like, classic gaming like the Mega Man series, a game series he's actually really good at and really fond of, and a series whose lore I'm fond of that I actually don't like the gameplay of. Traditionally never have. But that was 15 years and... No, much longer. I think the most recent time I tried to play a Mega Man game in earnest was about 15 years ago. And getting into the Souls games ago. So I think my premise, my tolerance for, well, that was bullshit, is a lot higher now. So that might be fun. That might be interesting.
We were also considering whether or not we were still going to do bet-style stuff, punishments and that kind of thing.
I like that content, but it's a matter of if it's interesting for you guys. Because, look, we can always come up with some excuse to watch whatever dumb movie. I'm sure the various Trash Elite and other people in the high enough Patreon tiers to make recommendations can use their power to make us watch terrible things. That is not beyond the realm of possibility, even if we don't do bets. But I kind of like it. It is kind of fun, and it's nice to have it was especially nice this last couple seasons to have like a little skin in the game. It was a fun meme to meme with my friend here until it got way too fucking serious. And the game decided all on its own, he loses.
It sure did.
So, I don't know, folks. We've been doing this YouTube thing for a long-ass time. And all of you who are still here or who are new and interested, we're probably going to keep doing it. So it's just a matter of what we end up going with. You all done?
Yeah, I'm all set.
Cool.
All right. We're going to play this thing.
Let's do it.
Violent J comes out and talks shit on Dragon Gate. They suck so bad that CM Punk wanted to leave to our rinky-dink no-money promotion. What remains of the Canaanites got a promo.
It's bad.
It's bad. We got a day in the life of Luigi Primo. Hey, guess what? He making the best pizza. Crossover appeal segment for people who've been showing up on WWE of ours. This is my most fatigued roster members and most popular. So, of course, it went pretty well. CM Punk is going to talk shit on Darby Allin. There's no way in hell he's going to win this match tonight. No DQ against Psycho Clown. Darby doesn't have the guts. He's still beat up from the pay-per-view. Penta is going to turn heel here like he wanted, like I wanted to do at the pay-per-view. It is what it is. We are finishing this feud. Danhausen has proved he is the victor here. So there's that. Didn't have the juice to keep it going. And Darby Allin is going to, big surprise, win his match full of action.
A 6-star show. Or 6-star match.
5 3/4.
No, that's 5 7/8, if anything.
It's pretty high up there. I got a 5-star show out of the deal.
A full 5-star, because it's that 6-star match.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be honest.
Really. All right. We're eating fans, guys. We might be able to keep going. Let's see how the rest of this goes.
You got 52,000 fans. That's 6-star match. Darby Allin really pulled your ass out of the fire.
Darby Allin and Psycho Clown. Yeah. Yep. They sure did. Okay. There's your mail. Your request for Jamie Hayter and Wheeler Yuta both went down. They're both very happy.
Hooray!
Anything you need to do before we book?
I don't think so.
All right, brother. Let's roll.
All right, so I haven't done new feuds this whole time, so I don't really have much in the way of stuff to do. So what we're going to do first is we are going to get 2 feuds out of the way in a way that sounds interesting to me. Will Ospreay, Roman Reigns, scroll down. Jamie Hayter and Maximum Dudley are going to be on commentary tonight. Please use the analyst desk.
Okay. Will Ospreay, Roman Reigns, Jamie Hayter, and Maximum Dudley in your custom segment analyst desk.
The regular commentators have been given the night off.
You're gonna gotta explain it now, brother.
Then we're gonna do MJF versus Kenworth Omegle. That is just gonna be, I want to say something fun. Click them and unclick custom. I wanna feud. What would be fun? Oh, yes, some good old pull-apart, Brad. Let's do a tense pull-apart.
Okay.
Okay. Then we have Seth Rollins and Solo Sikoa. God hates you. Indeed he does. That one can just be... Are they over enough for a catchphrase showdown?
Well, let's find out.
No. So that will just be a promo.
Just
Yeah, it's just
promo battle?
Yeah, they get that this week. And then I have RK Gold versus the War Dogs. Tag segment, please. Click them, those 2 teams. And then we're going to go with... The War Dogs are heels, right? Yeah. We're going to go with off-camera assault for that. Okay. Now let's get some wrestling on the card. Sort by fatigue. Obafemi. 0-2. Look, don't click anyone yet. Hover over... No. Click him. That's fine. Hover over Tony Storm. 0-2. Liv Morgan. Yeah, okay. Oba's a heel, though, right? Yeah. Unclick him. Click Tony Storm versus Liv Morgan. Perfect. Then Steve Macklin. Heel. Adam Cole. Face. Perfect. Book that.
Okay.
And then Dr. Wagner 3. 0-2. Takeshita. No. Seth Rollins. No. John Moxley. Man, where do all my wins go? Who has all the wins in this Fed? Oh, it's Solo Sikoa somehow.
It's MJF, Adam Page, Solo Sikoa.
It's Solo Sikoa's on a 4-match winning streak. You know what? We're going to have Dr. Wagner 3 fight Solo Sikoa.
Okay.
In a non-title match.
Okay.
Spread those out, please. Collision highlights. Top of the card, skip all champs.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Perfect. There we go. And day in the life.
Day in the life. Who are we daying in the life?
Let's find out. Scroll down to the bottom of the card. Not Maximum Dudley. Davey Boy Smith Jr. Perfect. All right, that is a show. Let's go ahead and, since I actually did lose last week, add producer focuses to the one with 2 feuds on it. And then the 2 lower feuds, so New Challenger and God Hates You.
The screen jumped. I wasn't trying to do a sabotage.
Hey, whatever gets you the win. I understand the desperation. I'm all set.
You're all set? Okay. Oh, man. All right. It's time for Dynamite.
AEW behind the scenes. Davey Boy Smith is... Yeah, I like that. He's at a local wrestling meetup, meeting the fans. Does a brief clip of him winning a match against some fucking rando. Mostly about, glad handing in the indies. Collision highlights. You can watch Collision. Subjectively a better show. Look how over everyone is on it. Then we have the War Dogs show up again, having taken out RK Gold off camera because they're very upset about all the mean things they said about about that car.
Okay.
Then we have a promo battle. This is Seth Rollins comes out and does his weird, awful laugh at Solo Sikoa. Don Callis talks about how weird and awful Seth Rollins' laugh is. Seth Rollins talks about how Don Callis is a carny piece of shit.
Cool.
This is just an exhibition match. It exists to even out some win rates. Tony wins.
Okay.
Then we have looks like it's going to be a fight, and then like a deluge, a flood, a biblical plague of guys in security shirts separate these two.
Okay.
Then we have another exhibition match exists to even out a win rate for Adam Cole.
Adam Cole wins?
Yeah.
Okay.
Then we have, this is where we're putting in, we already held it for something. What did we already hold that for? Must have been better champion. Oh, for both maybe. I thought I'd done something like this. Oh well. They're on commentary. The regular commentary desk has been given the night off, and these 4 are doing the commentary. It's an overcrowded desk, I guess, and people don't like it very much. Oh, well. And then Dr. Wagner 3 wins a non-title match against Solo Sikoa, ending his 4-match winning streak.
Wow. Seth Rollins must have really gotten his head with that laugh. A highly surmountable 4 stars this week. Gabe Kidd's over, though, so you got that. New challenger feud got hot.
A little annoyed about that thing, because normally it highlights it, but that makes sense. Sometimes it doesn't. That's one of the quirks of the game.
Yeah. I got mail because I did the 2 things I was asked to do. Okay. All right. I'm starting my 6 minutes. Let's, guys, it's going. Hit the button. Okay, here we go. I don't know why I hit singles. It doesn't matter. I'm doing a production thing. I didn't promote my event last time. I only have 1 feud. I only have 1 feud.
He's trying his best, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, man.
We'd also considered doing different, like, wrestling booking programs, but at the same time, that feels like it would be very similar content to Journey of Wrestling, and, like, why not just do Journey of Wrestling?
There's a couple that I'm happy to... Are they not both over?
Oh, no, we haven't unlocked it yet.
Oh, gold on promo battle. Oh, okay. Gosh, okay. Let's get some hype in here. Smack talk. There we go. We'll do that.
That's the other one I was thinking of.
My brain leaking out my ears.
You focus on your show. You got to fucking folk up.
It costs money to buy games, and then there's a bunch that are like so dense. Like I remember, I don't remember what the initials are anymore, but I remember playing some back in the day. You know what I'm talking about, the big one. That it's just every little thing is gotta input stuff and download stuff and make sure the stuff's set up right. It makes me tired.
We'd also considered doing things more like the one weird podcast we did that one of the Patreon patrons requested, where we just do visual novels.
Yeah, who doesn't love those?
With our shitty semi-pro on one case, his, and complete amateur on one case, mine, voice acting. But without the glory of your romancing fridges, I don't know that it has the sauce.
Yeah, you have a point there.
Aside from that, we could go through and play some Souls games. Probably start with Dark Souls 3 because you already have that on PC.
True.
That might be fun. It's a game we both like and both know pretty well, so it would just be more of a chill hangout run. Really, the world is sort of our oyster. This would be a new type of thing because we haven't really done this much. This isn't really what we typically have done up till now. And that's saying something considering we're 2 replaceable Caucasian human packages who've been doing a podcast for 10 years. And we haven't done this already. So I'm honestly a little proud of us that it took us this long.
Well, we've done gameplay before, but not it's not on the channel anymore, first of all.
Well, you did gameplay. You did YT Plays back in the day.
We did Nuzlocke, you and I.
Oh, that's true. That got that stopped when we lost to Pokemon, and turns out I'm a sweet, soft little boy, and I can't handle that. So we didn't play anymore. You got about 2 minutes, bud.
Yeah, thank you.
No problem.
Oh, can't book more than 8. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 9. Okay, Ruffo doesn't need to be there. Okay, I feel like this is my show.
Okay. You got your producers and such?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, you do that as you're booking. I
Yeah.
wait until I'm done because I see what needs it.
Okay, once again, WWE, our guys are showing off, shining off. Eric Bugenhagen got over.
Shining off.
Violent J is talking about how the Brothers of Fun Destruction are super cool. Ruffo is now over. That's good. That's helpful. Alter Mantis Black is going to D over Eric Bugenhagen. He needs a win. That was not good. Hechicero also could use a win. I picked guys with good work rates against guys with decent work rates, and it still fucked me in the ass. Dragon Gate isn't good because they're not 1 in a billion, is the thing behind that. We get some nice smack talk between CM Punk and Darby Allin. We're going to have Punk look better here. Because he's trying to put over young guys, you know?
I think it's so funny that you accidentally got Punk and he fucked you over your whole run and you're still using him. You're not burying him. No. I would bury him in this context. I would use him and like get all the overness I could out of him.
I don't care who wins this. There you go. So last week was good. Oh, I still got 4 1/4. Okay. So that brings us to 2.2. Not a lot.
No, I lost more to Dragon Gate.
Yeah, you lost more to Dragon Gate, but who did 4.5. But it does bring us to the pay-per-view. So no timers on this one. We book what
Dynasty. Can you swap
Dynasty.
to yourself? I want to see what I'm booking against.
You are booking against another Copper pay-per-view, Under Siege.
Cool.
So this is really even Stevens. Whatever happens here is the truth.
All right. So let's get all the matches on the card. Click a few to hit book.
Booked.
Tag match.
And yeah, booked. There
Those
you
are
go.
all the feuds and all the championships. Let's see here. Yeah, you know what? These could all go for longer. I'm torn, right? I could either end all my feuds to try and pop a rating, and also so I can do new stuff, because it's been like 3 fucking months. So there'd be 4.5 after this. 4.5 is 7. I could get another month out of all of these, and they would be huge over. But I am just tired of these storylines. So we're going to blow off everything.
Okay.
We're going to, AEW, TBS, and AEW TNT Championship. Good. Okay, so now let's add some stuff. Put the world title at the top. That one is going to be hit edit. We're going to add a gimmick to this. Scroll down. Scroll up. I'm just trying to see what makes sense for these guys. Let's have this be a steel cage match. That sounds fun.
Okay.
MJF versus Kenny Omega. We're gonna add a gimmick too. Scroll down. This is good. This one can be an Iron Man match. I like that.
Really flexing your... I don't see Iron Man.
It's down further.
You just remembered it was there.
Yes. Then Seth Rollins versus Solo Sikoa. We're gonna add a gimmick too. We're gonna do this one as... Scroll down. Yeah, this one can be the Texas Death Match. Then we can... Actually, you know what? Take that off. I want to save that for Hanger. That's his thing, and he's actually in the feud. You might have to remove the whole match.
Really exploiting that lack of a timer here on me.
Add that blow off. Add a gimmick. We're going to make this an I Quit match instead. Then the unification match. That's going to be a ladder match. The titles are up on the ladder.
Okay.
Do I not have a ladder match? No, it's there.
I just had to find it.
I didn't know. And then the tag team titles, we're going to add a gimmick. Why not a submission match? That sounds fun. Okay, now let's get the rest of the card on the card. Well, let's see here. What's Hanger at tiredness-wise? Oh, he's at 0. Wow, he recovered real quick from that match. Okay. Yeah, fuck it. Hanger, and then scroll down. I want to see how many people I have to work with. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Scroll up. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, not Moxley because he already lost for this, but the rest of the main event, and then book your way down. I believe it. Yeah, 10's the max. So that's good. I hit book. That is the Face of the Revolution contract match. Hanger is beset on all sides by challengers. I have spoiler alert. He's gonna beat him. And then this is our analyst desk. John Moxley. I don't remember who the hell else was there. You scrolled my real fast. My apologies. You're gonna have to go back to matches. Don't look annoyed. Sami Callihan, Wheeler Yuta, and then probably a manager. Okay, cool. I didn't remember.
He tells me to do stuff, and then he's like, "Oh, I didn't know what you were doing. Please never listen to me unless it's time for you to listen to me. In which case, know that and do it right."
I apologize. You leave me alone. And then let's go with William Regal for the last slot.
Okay.
There we go. All right. Let's get our collision highlights up. That's going to be... It's almost gold. We can get it over the line here. Top of the card. Skip all champs. Take Moxley off because he's already at another thing. There we go. That should be 8. Cool. Then let's get main event hype. Put that above or before the main event. There we go. And then let's get Day in the Life.
Okie doke.
And this one is going to be Maximum Dudley. And we're going to put it right after the match. Or no, right before. I like before better. There we go. Okay. I'm very happy with this. Add my producer focuses to everything except collision highlights. This way, if it continues past this point, I have a fresh slate to work with. Okay, let's roll. Let's do Dynasty.
We're doing Dynasty.
You could have watched Collision instead. Look how good it was. It was a 5-star show.
Yeah.
Are you a Collider? Subscribe to Max.
I feel like KTL's doing these highlights. I feel like that's the guy who's like...
Yeah, dude, this is the KTL report.
Yeah.
Then we have the analyst desk. This is a more traditional analyst desk for like 2 seconds. And then Sami Callihan is summarily overrun by William Regal and John Moxley fighting for the soul of Wheeler Yuta.
Nice.
Like I said, I was doing something with Wheeler. Then we have Adam Page beating all these motherfuckers to retain his guaranteed shot.
And it was a hot match.
This is where all my wins go. They go to Adam Page where they belong. Then we have the War Dogs, I think, have been champions for 3 months. Everyone's been champions for 3 months. Fuck it. New champs. RK Gold wins.
Okay.
They beat them they forced them to tap out. The RK Gold has finally come together as a tag team.
Cool.
This is following Maximum Dudley. Maximum Dudley, for anyone who hasn't watched our previous season, is an original character. Please steal. He started off as Mini Dudley, shunned by the Dudley boys back in the day. He's often been regarded as a no-talent sort of gimmick kid who ended up falling his way into the business. No one believes in him except for William Regal. And this ends up following him on his final preparation to claim the unified title and really solidify himself as someone who belongs where the best wrestle. He then wins.
Okay. Yeah, unified titles, and this will end the feud, so it should.
Yeah.
Cool. Wow, what a big up.
Okay. And then AEW Continental Championship. This is an I Quit match. Despite many shenanigans from Don Callis, especially in a situation where he doesn't have to follow the rules, Seth Rollins does win this match.
Okay. Oof.
He manages to get Solo Sikoa to tap out. Then we have the International Championship. Maxwell Jacob Friedman holding strong to it for 3 months. He's the one who challenged Kenny Omega to an Iron Man match, something of specialty of MJF. And Kenny Omega, with his many diverticuli and his hurt body, Max didn't think he had the chutzpah for it. He was wrong. Kenny Omega fucking kills him.
Okay. Jesus Christmas. I feel a little bit like Max right now.
And then we have the main event, hyping up Will Ospreay versus Roman Reigns in a steel cage for the AEW World Title. And Roman wins.
Okay.
All new champs.
Yeah. Yeah.
I believe I had multiple.
It's a 5-star show,
just
brother.
Just a clean 5.
5-star. Hot matches. Good blow-offs. Seth Rollins on the way to becoming face of the company. Prestige increase on the titles that got unified. So much good. So much fucking great. Okay, here we are on my shit show. CM Punk, Darby Allin, Danhausen booking that. How much money do I have? $390? Okay.
You shouldn't be looking at the more expensive ones, my man.
Listen, I either win or I don't.
Oh, you know what? That's fair.
Yeah, we'll do a Monsters Ball. Okay. Penta will defend his title against Psycho Clown. It's TNA. I know they don't do this anymore, but we're going to do it in an Ultimate X match. What do you know?
I think that is the sum of your money.
70 plus, no, I got 140 left.
It takes it out beforehand. That's neat.
Yeah. Okay, Brothers of Funstruction. The Brothers have my titles, that's right. So I could have started a feud, but I didn't. Very Dead, Very Evil is busy. Those are my tag teams, huh? Okay. And I think Luigi Primo, that's right. Luigi Primo is going to defend his title against those guys. You know what? All these guys. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. We're all fine here. TNA Pride Championship on the line.
You got there. You got to the minimum number of segments.
Yeah, I sure did. So, gotta get the custom segment here. Crossover appeal. Let's get my big charisma guys. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Didn't show that they had a feud. That's interesting.
It's because you click somebody else first.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's a promo. We will do production. We will hype that main event. And I need it to be hyped, so I will actually put a producer on that as well. Oh, God. Jesus Christus. We'll do some more slander. Using Satnam Singh. Oh, no, that's not useful here. That's not useful. He could do something else. Satnam Singh will be putting over 2 for $1 billion here.
One last slot if you're just doing promos.
Yeah. We'll do a day in the life of
Gravity. No, the Canaanites.
Yeah. Okay. That's my whole roster, I'm pretty sure. Yep.
I wish to give you the best option, best shot available.
Yeah.
I am worried Day in the Life of the Canaanites will cause the Canaanites who are suspended to appear.
It doesn't. I did a faction promo.
Cool. I just wanted to be sure.
Yeah. It won't let them. They're suspended.
Well, I know it said you can ignore it and book them anyway.
Oh, that was a choice I made then.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
They wouldn't have been suspended if I had made that choice.
That makes sense. I just wanted to make sure. Time to run it.
Got $140 left. Yeah, whatever a pit fight is, that sounds cool. And King of the Mountain, sure.
He's going for
It's
it.
all or nothing,
He's going
man.
for it. Last can't hold anything back now.
All right,
Hey,
5-star segment.
clean day in the life.
Yeah. They're dealing with their members being
Nice.
gone. Good
Nice.
manager promo from Satnam.
Look how great these guys are.
Hey, you could watch us on WWE. Hot
Oh my
segment.
God! It
Thank
got
you.
everyone way over.
Somehow, believe it or not, even against all these odds, Luigi Primo retains his title.
He am the best wrestler.
He making the best pizza.
He's the king of the mountain.
Pizza Mountain. He has defeated Mountains, his ancient foe. That's a real promo. Brothers of Funstruction are going to retain. That's not what this is about. Again, Penta is going to retain. I thought maybe I could do a feud here, but I don't know. Oh my God!
Holy shit! 6 stars. Look at this clean 5-star show you've got going on.
That's 4 1/4 main event package. But we built hype.
4
We built hype.
for Danhausen to retain. Don't give in to evil, or give in to evil. What do I care?
Evil Uno's not on my roster.
I meant putting the strap on Philium.
It might pop people, but he's in a feud, and Ludark will be back. So Danhausen retains. Not the best match. He got a lot of juice out of it.
Got
though.
100 overness. Yeah. All right. Oh, I got you by a little sliver. I
I don't know
nipped.
how.
I nipped you.
I don't know how.
You had a 6-star match on this
A
card.
6-star match.
Penta is so reliable.
47,000. That's almost as many fans as I gained the first
You
time.
gained 51, so I took most of those back.
Yep. Yep. Let's just look at the job here. Fan history. Let's see the writing on the wall.
You closed it a little,
I
but
did.
it went unclosed.
We went up, and then you just took them right back. So
I crushed you with my wallet.
I will be watching the happening. You did. You absolutely crushed me with your wallet. And that's...
You've chosen the happening?
yeah, I don't want to watch The Deformed. It sounds stupid. Now watch that have been the best movie of the 3 somehow.
Don't worry. I'll find a way.
Guys, I do want to say I am sorry that this came to an end for so many reasons, both to you guys who were expecting a full season, anyone who was excited as I was about all the indie, Chikara, and employed but not booked by AEW talent that was on my roster. I just don't want... This is episode 5. We had 7 more episodes.
And
8.
Look, with you eating 50,000 fans from me on one show beating me, this isn't unrecoverable. You're not in a position that's unrecoverable. Except for the fact that I can do that thing with the pay-per-view every month.
And I can't. My money being gone is the worst part of having Phil. and then having to make up. I am starting all new storylines except for one next month. Whereas, and so are you, but you also got to pay off all those storylines that got you this boost in the first place.
Yeah.
So it is what it is. I don't feel like having my dick flattened every week. So here we are. Thank you for watching. We will be back next week with something brand new, and if that doesn't work, we'll be right back at Journey of Wrestling before you know it.